What is going on? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how a pro natural bodybuilder eats in the off season to get fucking huge. I'm going to do a bit of a full day of eating. I haven't done one of those in a hot minute, so here we are. First thing first, we've got our morning coffee. You know the drill, you know the score. Get it nicely caffeinated to begin the day. Anyway, we've got lots of food to eat. My calories for today are 275 protein, 550 carbohydrates, 90 fat. You heard that right, 90 fat. So whatever that is in calories, might even have that across the bottom of the screen here. So you're going to see exactly what I pop in my mouth. All right, let's crack on. Breakfast all round. Finley's on the boob, I'm on the chicken and rice. 150 chicken, 100 rice. It's about 6:30 in the AM, even Finley's awake. I'm not going to point that direction, but...
Normally he isn't.
Yeah, he's up before his wake time, but that's because he didn't wake at all during the night. 7:30 till 6.
We'll call it 6:20, but he woke initially at 5:30 and kind of went back down.
Anyway, that's a fun time. Pre-workout meals. Going in. Got chicken. And rice. Alrighty, we've just pulled up to the gymnasium in a bit snotty. Bit snotty. I think it's just from overnight, just a bit blocked in the schnoz, but we're all good. I've got my non-stim pre on deck. I used to be a big non-stim pre-workout connoisseur, particularly when I was training in the evening. That was mostly, pre-Finley, and I obviously wouldn't want stimulants in the evening. But since training first thing in the morning, I've generally been on stimulants. But since I just had my morning coffee an hour and a half ago, give or take, I figured let's just run through some non-stim pre's, and also the fact that I have a couple of tubs of non-stim pre today. It's the grind in the Paradise Fruits flavour. It's fucking delicious, and I forget how good it is. I've got other tubs of non-stim pre-workouts I probably should get through, hence why we need to have some non-stim pre's. Anyway, we're in for push at Derrimut. Let's get after it. I'll catch you in there for some clips, maybe not the full session, probably not the full session. I'll see ya when I see you.
All right, since this is a full day of eating, I'd be remiss to not talk about my intra-workout or lack thereof. Probably over the last week or two, I've just been like, no, I can't do the intra-workout purely because of just how it sits in my stomach. I'm at that point in the off-season, which it kind of half sounds counterintuitive because it's, at the end of the day, it's calories intra-workout, but it's much easier to get the food in outside of intra-workout, and it's less important intra-workout food, carbohydrates, etc. When I'm peak off season, it's not like I'm lacking nutrients in my system, that's for sure. So at the minute, I'm just sipping H2O. I had my pre-workout meal, I'm going to be eating lots this afternoon. I ate lots yesterday. When you're eating over 4,000 calories on a daily basis, intra-workout becomes less important. I just found it just wasn't sitting well in my stomach, particularly when you're training early in the morning. I've had my pre-workout meal. I've drank fluids in the morning. I've had a pre-workout on the way to the gym, and it just really wasn't sitting well with me. So I'm like, you know what? Scrap it off. And it was particularly worse on, let's say, pull sessions or leg sessions where I would say it's some of those sets are a bit more taxing and whatnot, as like, your hack squats, your stiff legs, your RDLs, etc., etc. So in terms of the session, I'm almost done actually. I did my incline dumbbell press, the 50s for 7, which moved nicely again. And then the Life Fitness shoulder press, I did 4 plates for 7. Sort of just, that's one of those ones where I'm not necessarily progressing load per se, hugely, but it feels good. My delts are blown from it. So that's a good sign. So we've got an overhead tricep extension and some abs to go.
Alrighty, post-workout, we've showered up. We've got 150 grams Adonis cream of rice in the salted caramel flavour. We've got 100 grams of blueberries, frozen of course. 30 grams of cocoa bombs for a bit of crunch. 50 grams of whey in the cookies and cream isolate from Bulk Nutrients. Cookies and cream, I think I said that. With my necessary salt. I'm also going to have a cap of berberine to shuttle those carbohydrates to where they need to go. So, I'm going to nail this. It's going to be delicious. And nutritious as well. And if you're wondering how many calories, how many carbohydrates, how many protons, how many fats are in this meal, I'm about to tell you that. So, we've got 159, call it 160 carbs, no fat, trace fat, and 57 grams of protein, 910 calories. It's pretty much a perfect post-workout meal given the amount of calories, carbohydrates, etc. that I'm consuming. So this is going to go down the hatch. I'm going to reply to a few messages, and then we are heading out for some adventures. And hold on, do you want a taste test? I think you guys want a taste test. I need to get a little bit of everything. Got the salted caramel cream of rice. I've got the blueberries. Got the cocoa bombs, and I got the sludge, cookies and cream. It's a big bite. Even at this point in the off season, this hits hard. An explosion of flavour in my mouth. Alrighty, just come back from brunch and actually ate but kind of didn't eat. It was a small meal because it was just so shortly after my post-workout cream of rice. So I just had 2 poached eggs, a piece of sourdough. I'll pop a photo just here, but that was purely because I just wasn't overly hungry. I usually would get, 4 poached eggs, 4 pieces of toast at a cafe, restaurant, whatever you want to call it, for brunch, which seems to be, that's what I generally get because it's so easy to track. Seems to be so hard for them to process that. As you would know, it often is, let's say 2 poached eggs on toast on the menu, and it's like, okay, can I get double that? And then they kind of have to bring it out in 2 meals because they just can't wrap their head around it. The amount of times I've done that and have not gotten it right, not great. But anyway, can you hear this? Oh yeah. Got a Ghost Blue Raspberry. Bit of fuel to lock in for some afternoon work. Got some client check-ins, got some videos to edit, got some video reels to make. Gonna do a couple caps of lion's mane and a couple caps of L-theanine for that mental focus. Can't do this with one hand, so we're gonna actually go straight from the pill box. Sorry, Louise just walked in and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to take my tablets for one hand. L-theanine. Lion's mane.
Sorry?
Okay, there we go. Wash it down with a ghost. That's good viewing, isn't it? Alright, since this is a full day of eating, special guest here, I've got 150 pasta, 250 beef mince, and Finley is also 6 months old, like next week. And his full day of eating so far has been breast milk on breast milk. And now, can you see it? Sweet potato. Sweet potato.
First time.
So, father and son full day of eating.
What's that?
Oh, he's drooling already.
That's okay. That's for you.
He loves picking stuff up and putting it in his mouth. So is he going to do that with this?
Oh, you're just going to look at the camera.
Buddy.
Don't worry about it on there. You overshot the bib, buddy.
Oh, we're all eating. Yeah, you got some food too. The food's on the other end, buddy. The food's on the other end.
You can just spin there and I'll throw it back to him. Here, buddy. Dig.
What do you think?
Yeah. So nice. Good trying.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Mashed sweet
He's trying
potato.
to figure out how to swallow it. Where'd it go? Oh, it went into his bib.
Yeah.
What's this one, buddy? Yeah, what's this one? You just want everyone else's food. What's this one?
Not sure.
Good job. Oh. And another spoon?
Another spoon? Not this one?
Whatever else is. That's a lot. Yummy. Good job. Good job. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you're allowed to cough on it.
Oh, we're back in.
Well done. You wouldn't like to taste it, would you?
Mashed sweet potato mixed with mummy's breast milk.
Can I do that bit up tighter? No. I feel like I do it the tightest. Good. Yeah, I did. A little collection bucket there. That's not good.
That's not where the food is.
That's okay. It's not on the floor.
Got this one? There's lots on that one.
Yummy. Good job. you're figuring it out. Well done. You're doing very well.
Finley.
Good job. Well done. Yeah, well done. I'll take a follow. Well done, Finley. Yeah, good job. Well done. Yeah, good job. Do you want me to put some more in the spoons?
A little bit more. Finley. You've got it all around your mouth.
You don't care for these ones. Okay.
Anyway, that's been Finley eating. Gonna finish this. Maybe there's some more on the agenda. What do you think? Not sure about the roast sweet potato sticks. Maybe more on the mash for the time being. Anyway, a food time in the household. Alrighty, just out the couple of lads out here having a bit of a stroll, bit of a post first meal kind of stroll. So not that I spoke about it then in terms of myself on the pasta train. I'm on the pasta train. I don't know if you saw that bowl, but 150 grams of pasta goes down so easily, easier than rice, that's for sure. So anyway, out for a bit of a walk. Olivia's gone to get a massage this afternoon, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity for us to go out for a bit of a stroll. Finley's a bit quiet at the minute. I think he's pretty close to a nap time. He's potentially bordering on getting a bit grizzly. But anyway, how wild is it to think, almost 6 months old, all he's had consumed breast milk. That's all for 6 months. It's pretty wild. You know, the bodybuilding life have eaten the same thing. Instead of chicken and rice, it's breast milk. He's just done a spew. Okay, let's clean that up. Alright, bit of an evening snack. It's 5:30. Got some frozen mango. This just told me over before the final meal. You know, Tompkins Square Bagels mug. Who remembers that from the US vlogs? Fucking delicious, weren't they? I'm getting the nod of approval from Olivia. If you're ever in New York, don't try all the other bagel places like Liberty Bagels. What was the other one? Apollo. Just go to Tompkins Square Bagels. Tompkins Square Bagels. There's 2 of them.
3, I think.
Maybe 3 of them. Would recommend. Anyway, until then, we're gonna eat some frozen mango or drink it. Rusty camera woman behind the camera. Been a hot minute since I reckon you filmed me.
Yeah, probably.
Probably got other things to do, don't you?
Other things to hold.
Final meal, as you've seen, we made some oats. It's 150 grams of oats. We've got whey, we've got dark chocolate, we've got nut butter. And then because I'm probably a little bit lower in carbohydrates, we've got about lots of jam. We've got 95 grams of jam.
Got about lots of jam.
So we'll just put it in the side because I don't want to mix the jam with the almond butter and dark chocolate. It's you know, I'm not one for segregation, but when it comes to jam and other things in your oats, it's appropriate. All right, Finley's about to cry. Do you need to attend to him?
Probably.
Okay, I'll finish this off. Okay. All right, let's flip this sucker around. Alrighty. That's going to round out the video. I think you've seen it there. 5 meals, chicken rice that day, post-workout, cream of rice. I suppose you count an egg and some sourdough, pasta, some mango,
And then this is my last meal. So as you can see, it's a bit of a, you know, when I'm, I say, out of routine or not in my sort of work schedule, meals are a bit more sporadic in terms of, you know, this last meal tends to be just the, you know, make up everything that I haven't finished for the day in terms of carbs, proteins and fats. Hence why, you know, the jam will be just a bit of an addition. If I was low on fats, I'd just have some more nut butter. If I was low on protein, I would just have some more whey. But it's pretty simple. Hit your macros: 275 protein, 550 carb, 90 fat, as I said to you this morning. So, as I said, that's going to round out the video. I've said it like 4 times now, but this will actually round out. Here's Olivia's poached eggs with some ham on olive bread. I've just made that for her, so hopefully she can eat that shortly. But anyway, that's going to round out the video. This is what I eat as a pro natural bodybuilder to get fucking huge in the off season, to grow some muscle. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next